You hear crowds of people shouting and cursing a few buildings over. This music is fucking gorgeous. Welcome home, or this indie game is called Home. I went on a finding spree on Game Jolt last night and downloaded like 10 games or so we're gonna play them. You are an adventurer for hire. You take a variety of jobs and contracts to earn a living, usually involving hunting monsters or criminals, escorting merchants, and royalty, etc. It's the peak of one of the worst winters in years, and a warm fire quickly became a necessity to survive. Not too long ago, you purchased your own home on the outskirts of town. It's a nice change of pace from moving between inns and all the time, but after so many days of returning to an empty, bare home, you feel slightly bored of the routine. Nevertheless, you keep on working. Oh. Okay. No mouse. E. The fire crackles warmly. Okay. Go out to work for the day. You spend the day tracking a beast that has been eating the local farmer's cows. You eventually track it back to its lair and defeat it, receiving several cuts and bruises in the process. You claim your well-earned reward and return home. The fire crackles warmly. Settle down. Okay, cool. You make a simple meal and sit next to the fire eating it. There's not much else to do, and the day has you worn out. You go to bed early. So this is all the game is. Just working and stuff. You escort a merchant carriage between two towns, facing numerous packs of bandits along the way. The long travel and the cold and frequent fighting is draining, but you are given a good sum of gold and some food as payment. You return home exhausted. Let's go straight to bed, actually. Sounds pretty good to me. Once again, you make a basic meal and fall into the chair next to the fire. You throw some more wood on the fire and go to bed. Okay. Why does it give us the option to check the fire every time? You work as the bodyguard and guide of a lord visiting a nearby town. Although he is accompanied by 4 of his own guards, he hired you for your knowledge of the area. The lord is an unpleasant man, but the work is better than destroying monster nests in swamps. While walking through the markets, a clearly inexperienced pickpocket barges into the lord and dashes off with a pound of coins. Or pouch. There's a hair in my mouth. Don't just stand there, fools. Catch that scum and bring him back here. You pursue the thief through the few streets, and quickly catch up to him in a side alley and tackle him to the ground. The thief is a very young man, maybe still a teenager. Please, sir, don't kill me. I can't leave my brothers alone to fend off for themselves. Please just let me have this coin and my life, and I will swear I'll never cross you again. Ooh, we can. We can use the mouse. Let him keep the coin and take the coin. Is he bullshitting or? I'm gonna take the coin back. This little shit's not getting anything. You take the coin pouch back from the thief and tell him to run. He scrambles to his feet and sprints around a corner out of sight. At least we let him live. You tell the lord you couldn't get to the thief, but he dropped the pouch during the chase. That scum deserves punishment, but I'll be merciful today. You at least got the coin back. That's what matters. Take half of it as payment. You may leave. Your work here is done. Soon after that, you return home. How's my fire doing? The fire crackles warmly. Sweet. Ooh, is it a chair or something? No. No, okay. To bed. You practice some swordplay before once again going to sleep early. Okay, so I do have to go to work every time. You spot an unusual request on the notice board in town. A traveling alchemist is looking for a place to stay until winter ends. They're offering a hefty payment for this. You decide to take the quest and go meet them. You enter the local tavern, and as stated on the notice, the alchemist is sitting in the back corner by herself. Oh, it's a she. Hey, baby. You show her the notice, and she beams with joy. You're a lifesaver. Thank you. There's not a hope of me getting my stock back home, with the winter being as bad as it is, and none of the inns would let an alchemist stay because I'm apparently a hazard to the other guests. Don't worry. I won't say... Don't worry, I won't set your home on fire or blow it up or whatever it is people think alchemists do, although I may need to bring a few of my own things so I can continue working while weather has me cooped up around here. As she says this, she drops a sack of coins on the table. You're surprised the table can take that much weight. You return home with the alchemist. Getting freaky. Oh, music. This is really nice. Hey, baby. Thanks for letting me dump my stuff in here. Besides, this place seems like it needs more life in it anyway. You really don't spend a lot of time in here, huh? No? Do you want to sit? You want to join me in bed? With the alchemist's help, you make some dinner, and the two of you sit next to the fire to eat it. So is this the romance game, or? You both talk about work, and the weird people and places you've encountered as a result of it. For the first night in a long time, you spend much of it laughing and talking cheerfully. You're surprised when you realize how late it is. You help the alchemist unpack the last of her belongings, and after showing her to her room, you head to bed. Isn't our house just a fireplace room with a chair and a table and a bed? So, we're getting it on, maybe? No idea. Alright, what's up? Morning. Heading out this early? Here, take some of these with you. They're much better than those mass-produced potions you've been using before now. Oh, she's helpful. She hands you several vials of healing potions and medicinal bandages. Alright, sweet. I can't check my... You stole my fire-checking thing. I can only check you out now. Hey. You take a job as a courier for the nearby town smith, delivering weapons and armor to the city. It's long work, and tracking through mounds of snow to get from town to the city just makes it worse. After returning from the deliveries, you go to claim your payment from the smith. As you enter the shop, you see the smith talking to his daughter, a somber look on his face. When he sees you in the doorway, he urges his daughter to go upstairs. Is it because we're affiliated with the alchemist now? Is that why? You can tell from here that she's unwell. Her skin is snow white, and she seems to be breathing slightly heavily. Okay. She rushes upstairs at her father's urging. Welcome back, friend, the smith says, smiling warmly. You are here for the payment, I assume? Just give me a second while I find the pouch. While he searches for the coin pouch, you think about the daughter, feeling worried. Sure. You mention how his daughter seemed unwell and ask if there's any way you can help. His expression darkens for a second, before returning to his usual jolly smile. No, there's no problem. She's caught the flu, it seems. Nothing serious. It is definitely not the flu. I know that. I know that for sure. He hands you your payment and bids you farewell. You return home, worried about the smith and his daughter. Did she curse the daughter? Welcome back. I hate to ask you this, but do you think you can help me make some potions later tonight? I have a pretty big batch order that I need to fill for tomorrow. Don't worry, they're only basic ones. I'll show you how to make them. But are they base potions for bigger potions? Secrets. Alright, sure. Let's go to sleep for tonight. You spend the night helping the alchemist make batches of potions for various kinds. You learn a lot about alchemy in the process, and you place the boxes of new potions in the alchemist's carriage outside. You remember the smith's child and ask her if she is able to cure illness. According to her, if the sickness hasn't advanced too far, then it's usually possible. You clean up the leftover ingredients and apparatus while talking about the day's work and then go to bed. So we're gonna heal this chick. You're heading out now? I'm going in a few minutes too. Thanks again for your help yesterday. Without you, I wouldn't have had time to eat or sleep last night. Turns out we even made slightly too many potions, so here, take the extras. You take the extra potions and bring them with you. So are they gonna affiliate us with being an alchemist now because we have potions? You end up passing through the same town as yesterday on the way home from a monster hunt. You hear crowds of people shouting and cursing a few buildings over. This music is fucking gorgeous. I'm just gonna say that right now. I love it. That guitar playing is so soothing. Great job, creators. Okay. You think it might be coming from the smith's shop and you run there instantly. There's a mob of townspeople outside the shop, trying to break the door down. Among the shouts and roars you hear what some of them are saying. She'll turn soon. The longer she lives, the more danger we're in. You must kill her. There's no chance for her. The majority of the mob seems blinded by rage, shouting much worse things. Kill the demon. The child must die or we all die. You thought you could hide her infection from us? Do you want to kill us all? You approach the mob and a few of them turn to you. Adventurer, the smith's daughter has been infected by a demon. It's only a matter of time before she becomes an abomination herself and kills us all. You can help us, yes. Please kill the child and the smith if you have to. And you can keep everything in that shop and we'll even pay you for the work. Is this a big drastic option? Force the town people to leave, say you'll have a way to cure her. I don't want to be angry. Well, they're angry too. Why fuel the crowd though? Let's tell them we have a way. You explain that there's a way to cure the child. Some of the townspeople realize how hastily they acted on their fear. A small few keep trying to break into the shop. The calm townspeople restrain their enraged friends, probably their attempt to make up for their mistake, and you rush into the shop. That seems like the best idea, to tell them you have a cure. You tell the smith you're here to help and you know of a way to cure their daughter. My apologies, friend, but I don't think I can trust anyone right now. My own neighbors just tried to murder us, some of them using weapons I made for them personally. That's a dick move, man. As he says this, he looks to his daughter, who is hiding behind the counter. She seems barely conscious. The smith sighs and picks her up in his arms. I have no choice but to trust this isn't some trap. Lead the way. You and the smith bolt out of the house and don't stop running until you get home. You can hear the townspeople fighting amongst themselves in the distance. Eventually, you reach home. You tell the alchemist what happened. She gathers all the necessary supplies and asks you and the smith to help her. For what feels like hours, the three of you work to make potions, antidotes, and medicines. As you near the end of your stock of supplies, the child's breathing calms. Her skin regains its color and she falls unconscious. The alchemist wipes her brow and takes a big, deep breath. That should do it. That should do it. She'll be as healthy as ever by tomorrow. All she needs now is rest. The smith falls into a chair, sobbing with joy. Thank you, friends. I have no words to express my gratitude. Wherever you may need, I'm forever in your debt. We don't even have a home to return to now. I couldn't stand to look at my neighbors in the eye again. At least some of them realize the error of their ways, thanks to you. You tell the smith that they can stay here for as long as they need. Does your kindness have no limit? That's twice now you've saved us. We'll find a way to pay you back, I swear it. The three of you clean away the supplies and equipment and put the home back the way it was. Hey. Alright, what's up? I can talk to a lot of people now. I'm glad we could help her. I imagine she'll be perfectly fine by the time you arrive home tomorrow. This might be a long let's play. I'm gonna play this all the way through. It does not seem like there's a save option. So. Alright. Thank you for all you've done, friend. I think I'll stay up and watch her for tonight. She's sleeping soundly. Alright. You stay up talking to the smith about how his daughter became infected. Get some coffee. Apparently the two came across a lesser demon while out in the woods. It managed to cut the child before the smith cut it down. He tried for days to find a cure himself, fearing what would happen if people knew of his daughter's illness. His fears were eventually realized, and that's when you came along. You talked for a bit longer before eventually going to sleep, exhausted. The smith stayed up all night watching over his daughter. I might chop this up into 2 parts. I'm not sure. If it's too long, I might do that, definitely. Probably will, actually. But if it's like half an hour, I'll just leave it in 1 part or so. No idea how long I've been recording. Alright, where are we going? Still sleeping. Good morning. You're leaving for work, I assume. Good luck out there. Hey, looks like he stayed up all night last night. I even told him countless times that she'll be fine, but he refused to sleep. Anyway, good luck and work today. Here, the usual. Okay. You take a job defending miners from the monsters lurking in the dark, winding tunnels. At the end of the day, you use some of the Alchemist's medicinal bandages. You can practically feel your wounds vanishing. You collect your reward and return home, curious as to how the smith's daughter is doing. Oh, she's up. She's woken up. Whoa. Voice change. She's woken up, as you can see. She seems to be full of energy, too. If only she wasn't so shy to keep it all bottled up. Hello? No?
Dad says you saved our lives. I don't know how to thank you for something like that, but, thank you, friend. We are in your debt. That's what Dad would say, right? Did that sound okay, Dad?
I think they understand, sweetie. Even a grown man like myself couldn't find the words to thank them for what they did. You don't need to worry about something like that. Okay? Yeah. The four of you talk about various things for the night. The smith's daughter remains mostly quiet by her father's side. Occasionally, he throws a question her way in an attempt to get her to open up some more. She still seems awkward in the new environment. It seems she'll need some more time to settle in before she can feel completely comfortable around you and the Alchemist. The smith's daughter goes to sleep early, and you and the others follow suit a few hours later. Alright, what's up? Ah, good morning. I've just finished a gift for you. It should help keep you safe if your back is to the wall. Okay.
Good morning. Please stay safe.
Okay. What's up, baby?
Hey there. Here, you know the drill.
Thanks for the potions. You take a job gathering boar pelts in the woods. I kind of like this game, actually. It's really text heavy, but I love the story. You don't know why exactly anyone needs boar pelts, but you don't really care as long as you get a reward. Although the wind and snow makes it work uncomfortable, it's an easy day, and you turn in the pelts to collect your payment. You arrive home earlier than usual. Where's the dad?
Welcome back. Dad's out at the smithy in town, but he'll be back later on. The Alchemist has been looking after me all day. I don't mind though, she's funny and really friendly. I've been learning a lot of things about potions as well.
She's building an army. She's building an army, man.
Oh hey, you're back way earlier than usual. The smith isn't even home yet. I've been looking after the little one since he left. I feel like she's opened up a lot as well. She's been taking an interest in alchemy. I taught her to make some basic stuff and she's taken to it pretty well. She has talent. She's also been asking a lot about your work. I think she'd like it if you talk to her about it later on.
Alright, well, I'm going to bed. You can go fuck yourselves. The three of you talk by the fire. The smith's daughter is clearly more comfortable here after spending time with the Alchemist. She asks you about your adventures. You tell her some of your more interesting jobs. Her eyes are wide with wonder while you talk about the monsters you've hunted, the people you've met, and everything else that comes to mind. The smith arrives home. His face lightens when he sees all of you. The four of you stay up talking cheerfully through the night. Eventually, those harmonics. The guitar. Eventually, you force yourself to go to bed. How's it going? Good morning, friend. I trust you slept well. It's amazing how quickly she opened up to the both of you. I guess it's all thanks to the Alchemist. She's drugging her. Or something. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought she'd be so good with children. Anyway, good luck out there. What's up?
Good morning. Come home safe, okay? And also, when you get home, do you think you could show me how to be an adventurer like you? I know it's dangerous for my age, but I at least want to know you use a sword to keep people safe.
You tell her you'll teach her if it's okay with her father.
Really? Thank you. I'll ask him as soon as I'm finished helping the Alchemist.
Alright. No words for...
Hey, good luck out today. It looks like she wants to help me out with some work from time to time. She really has taken a shine to the whole thing. While talking, she hands you the usual potions and bandages. Alright, go to work. The day is once again unremarkable. You hunt some animals and gather some meat for a village while the local hunter is unwell. You take your payment and return home. Alright. Hey, welcome home. Thanks to the little one, I managed to make enough stock for the day that I can actually relax for once. You're asking why I'm still holding this potion? Honestly, I don't really know. Habit, maybe?
Something seems fishy. Welcome back. My daughter's been telling me how she wants to learn to fight. This might surprise you, but I have no problem with it. She should know how to defend herself someday, so why not start young? My only request is that you use these instead of steel weapons. He gives you a pair of finely carved wooden swords. Good idea, actually. I made them earlier after she first asked me about learning. They should make things a bit safer than swinging those 3-foot razor blades around. That's a good father.
Welcome back. Dad said he'll let me learn how to use a sword. When can we start?
After I sleep, you teach the smith's daughter some of the fundamentals of defense and swordplay. Evasion, distance, angles, and striking. The concepts don't come naturally to her, unlike alchemy. She's clumsy on her feet and is easily flustered, but she refuses to stop until she makes some progress. After a few hours, she's already better than when she started. She's better at staying at a safe distance and is slightly more confident with her footwork. You call it that for the night. She has much to learn, but she clearly has the drive to keep improving. The smith and the alchemist sat nearby and chatted the whole time. After you finish training, the four of you eat dinner and talk amongst yourselves. You go to bed afterwards, promising the smith's daughter that you'll train her with her every day you're able. Alright. Good morning. I don't think I've ever seen my daughter enjoy herself as much as when you were sparring last night. In fact, since we were staying here, she's been happier and more energetic than usual. All the more reason for me to be thankful to the two of you. Okay. She seems like she's about to start practicing again already. She's only woken up. Just how much energy does that child have? As per usual, take these. You take the potions and bandages. Stay safe out there. Morning. I'll be practicing some more while you're out, so I'll be even better by the time you get home. Come home safe. Okay. You spend the day hunting a monster that has been eating a village's crops. You track it down and defeat it. Any injuries you take are quickly remedied with the alchemist's supplies. You take your payment and set off home. As you trudge through the wind and snow, you realize you've been looking forward to returning home each day. Something you haven't felt in far too long. You don't know how much longer this winter will last, and if the others will choose to live somewhere else once it ends. That's gonna be sad. You would gladly let them stay if they wanted to, and something tells you they might end up doing just that. That will be a choice to be made much later on, though. How much later? This is a long game. You approach the front door and realize that right now the only thing you really care about is that you're home. The end. Oh, that was a really sweet story. I thought something bad was gonna happen, like child was being drugged or something, and all this crazy stuff. Oh, that music. I guess it just loops while playing after it says the end. I guess that was it. Yeah, there's nothing else to play. I'm pressing all the buttons, nothing's happening. So that was Home, or that was Home, and it was very, very text heavy. The most text heavy game I've played for this channel, I'm pretty sure. The other one could have been Minecraft Story Mode. I'll continue that eventually. I've just been lazy and keep forgetting about it for months, apparently. But that was Home. I highly recommend you play this. Choose whatever you would like. It's very sweet. I thought something bad was gonna happen at the end, like most indie games have, or most games in general have. But it turned out to be really cool, and I loved it more than I thought I would. Because I'm not a very text-heavy person, or a text-heavy gamer, but that was beautiful. The soundtrack, that one looping guitar, it felt nice. In that one part where I said, "Oh, those harmonics," I just literally heard a harmonic right before I said that, and it was beautiful. I wonder how they recorded the guitar. Alright, well, that was Home, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed this as much as I had playing it, and I'll see you in the next indie game. Later, everyone.